This 17-year-old arm wrestler from Indonesia who is natural has a condition on his forearms. Looks very similar to Oleg Jok, where he just has mutant forearms on both of them. Some type of genetic condition, which definitely is advantageous for arm wrestling. Now, he just had his first competition. We're going to take a look at his super match and evaluate his technique here. Here we go. Here is his first super match ever at 17. Let's see. Round one. Guy's bailing out of his hands. Gets to the strap. Let's take a look. The other guy is using a riser. He's trying to set a king's move of some sort. Now, you see him doing kind of a jerking motion, yanking back, like very hectic jerking motion there. But he gets the win the first round. Second round, again, the guy is trying his hardest to get out, get in the strap. Obviously, the massive hand of this guy is a problem. But I think his weakness may be getting on his arm, if you can get on his arm and apply side pressure. But his opponent is using a king's move type move, but he's completely palm up in the king's move, which is not ideal. But Raditya doing a lot of dragging, yanking back. He doesn't really look completely fluid on the table. I think he's very new to the sport. I'm not even sure how many arm wrestling practices he's had on a table before even going to this competition. Like here, he's holding on. Other guy's slipping out. They go to the strap, round three. So he's up 2-0. He gets kind of turned palm up slightly there, but then he yanks it back over. A lot of hectic movements. Once this guy gets very fluid on the table, it's going to be definitely a problem for a lot of opponents considering his structure. But he's just trying to push directly through that king's move to the side. He's not doing too much rising or climbing here at all, really. So definitely a lot of stuff he can work on. Now he's kind of setting it back in a defensive position. And his opponent is able to apply a tricep press and get onto his bicep. So it's 2-1. Let's see round four here. Another palm up king's move from his opponent with some surges. Looks like they're calling his elbow off the back. Second foul. So 3-1. This is a 6-round super match, so 1st to 4 wins. His opponent able to pin him out of straps. I want to replay that. Definitely technical error from Raditya in this round. The opponent rises up. I think he's expecting him to slip, so he keeps trying to hold on. And then the opponent transitions to a tricep press. So now this is a match. It's 3-2. Round 5, he's not holding on as much, but then he kind of gets sucked into a hook here. Again, it looks like his weakness is the hook. If you can get on his arm, obviously his hand is so hard to deal with leverage-wise, but I think if someone grips him low and has a good tricep press of some sorts, that may be his weakness. This is the last round, so it's 3-3. Super close match. And Raditya going for bit of a king's move top roll there. He gets the win 4-3. So it was actually a really close match. But this guy has huge potential. Definitely has to work on his technique a lot. Definitely needs a lot more table time and needs to improve his side pressure strength as well. But obviously the potential is there for sure. As you see with guys like Oleg Jok, their weakness at times can be someone with a really good inside supinating press. For example, Oleg Jok lost to Raditya with a really good inside press, getting them out of that hand, out of that genetically gifted hand and onto the arm, and getting them stretched out as a way to beat someone like this. Obviously, this guy has huge potential at only the age of 17, and he's hopping into the arm wrestling scene. What is your guys' thoughts on his first match?